Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. We are from Group 12 ATF 10103 W3T1 and today we would like to introduce our members who work together for this entrepreneur profile assignment. To begin, it's me, Razlan Shah bin Irfan, C24A 2269. Al-Azmawi Alwi, C24A 1757. Nisa Nurliana binti Amiran, C24A 1927. Nur Anisha Zwani binti Hisham, C24A 2482. Nur Aliza binti Kamarul Hisham, C24A 2023. Nur Alia Shakila binti Azrul Azri, C24A 2060. Nur Aisyah binti Senik or Sidek, C24A 1991. And lastly, Nisha Amira binti Mahazir, C24B 1725. Let's we go to the introduction. On 9 June 2025, our group of 8 students from ATF 10103 W3T1 conduct an online interview via Google Meet with Madam Suryani binti Ismail, a traditional food entrepreneur from Felda Chiku, Gua Musang, Kelantan. The session part of our entrepreneur profile assignment aimed to give us real insight into starting and sustaining a small business. Madam Suryani shared her journey from helping her mother after STPM to briefly working elsewhere and finally starting her own food stall. She highlighted the importance of family support, perseverance, and customer focus. The interview also improved our communication skill, teamwork, and professional skill. We are thankful for the valuable knowledge and inspiration from Madam Suryani. How did she start the business? Madam Suryani began her entrepreneurial journey in 2017 after marriage, starting a small food stall in Felda Chiku 3, Gua Musang, Kelantan, with a limited capital located strategically near the main road. Her stall quickly became a favorite among locals, especially busy parents and students looking for ready-to-eat meals after school. She offers a variety of food and is known for her friendly service and strong connection with the community, turning her stall into more than just a place to eat. It's a space to positive interaction. What are the factors which lead to business creation? Madam Suryani was inspired to start her business to ease her family financial burden and follow in her mother's entrepreneurial footsteps. After moving to Felda Chiku, she noticed a lack of ready-to-eat food vendor and saw an opportunity. What began as a way to fill her free time into a growing business. Thanks to her passion for cooking and strong community support, she now aims to expand her traditional food business, open a restaurant, and create job opportunities, especially for a local woman. To Madam Suryani, entrepreneurs is a lifelong journey driven by purpose, community, and the preservation of heritage cuisines.
About a company background, Suryani's legacy began as a small business selling traditional snack and dessert. Madam Suryani started the business with her husband, Mr. Khairuddin, during their free time to earn extra income. Although it started casually, she never expected it to grow into a successful venture. Inspired by her husband and family, Madam Suryani became motivated to take the business further. After learning about proper business planning, she decided to expand by opening the first store in Kelantan, which nasi dagang is the main menu. Next, name of company. Suryani's legacy Sendirian Berhad, the name of a company chosen by Madam Suryani from her short name Ali. She preferred to use legacy on her companies named after her business improved to a big industry, and after she opened several branches across various regions in Malaysia. Next is what type of business is she running and in what industry. Madam Suryani runs a food beverage business focused on traditional Malaysian treats. What began as a small home-based venture making handmade tea and sweets has grown into a well-known brand. A strong commitment to quality and customer satisfaction has driven consistent growth. Recognizing the demand from homestyle food, she expanded by opening a full restaurant serving traditional meals and her signature tea. The cozy atmosphere and use authentic ingredient and method have attract loyal customer. She also entered the festive market with a popular line of Kuih Raya for Hari Raya celebration. Today, her business operates across several strategic locations, maintaining high standards while continuing to grow. Her work plays a key role in preserving Malaysian food culture and contributing to the local economy through job creation and business opportunities.
3.3 is who are the target customer. First of all, the main target customer are students. This is because students are usually busy with their studies and don't have much time to cook or find proper meal. So, they always look for food is that quite affordable and filling. This business offer them tasty meal that are easy to get and reasonable price, which fit their lifestyle perfectly.
Besides students, the business also target other group like employers, tourists, and bystanders. These are people who might be working, traveling, or just passing by and need something fast to eat. The food is suitable for anyone who is in a rush or want a simple and satisfying meal without waiting too long. The main goal of the company is to serve people with hectic or busy schedules. They want to offer meals that are not only delicious but also quick to get and affordable. So anyone who is hungry and wants quality food fast will enjoy what this business provided.
3.4 is how those Madam Surani run the business at the beginning. She managed everything on her own. Even though she did have formal business training, she learned through personal experience and by serving others. Every day, she took care of everything from finding ingredients, making the product, manage the money, and even serving customer herself. Number 2 is support from husband. Her husband saw how committed and hardworking she was. So he decided to support her fully. He helped her during difficult time, gave useful ideas to improve the business, and assisted with logistics. This support really boosted her confidence in running and growing the business. As the business continued to grow, Madam Suryani hiring staff because she could handle everything by herself anymore. Because of the increased number of order and customers, she decided to hire staff. She trained her workers using all the skill and knowledge she had gained on her own. But is how many employers does she have? Early stage, she only had 5 staff to help her. Since the business was still small, each team member played multi role like cooking, preparing food, and serving customers. Business expansion. As the business grew, she started opening new branch in different locations. With every new outlet, more staff were needed to manage the increased workload, so she continued to hire more people. Today, her business has become a full-scale operation with a much large team. She now has many employees working in her shop and restaurant across all branches. These employees have become the backbones of her business and continue to support its growth.
Today I will explain about the experience of working at Yanis Legacy. Before starting her own business, Madam Suryani had some work experience. She did not pursue university studies. Instead, she continued to help her mother run a small business. From there, she began to learn about business. This experience was very valuable because it shaped her identity as an independent and competitive trader. Madam Suryani also worked at a furniture store to gain new experience and try something different. Her heart and interests remain in the more independent and dynamic world of business. Therefore, she decided to leave the furniture store job and refocus on helping her mother while learning more aspects of the business from scratch. The experience of working alongside her mother paved the way and inspired Puan Suryani to start her own business. She became more confident that the business field was the best choice that suited her true self. The experience she created over the years ultimately become valuable preparation when she decided to open her own food stall or vendor after moving to Felda Chiku, Gua Musang, Kelantan with her husband. About the role model, Madam Suryani. Her mother is a major role model in her life, especially in the world of entrepreneurship. Even though she only did small business, her mother always prioritized quality. Madam Suryani learned many important things, such as how to serve customer, manage daily finances, prepare new materials, and manage time well. Her mother is also a source of emotional strength and motivation for her. Her mother's strong fighting spirit in manage the family while doing business was the main driving force of Madam Suryani to success. She always considers her mother as a role model who prove that women can also be independent and successful in the field of entrepreneurship. Besides that, entrepreneurial activities, Madam Suryani continues her entrepreneurial journey with more organization and focus after year and gaining experience by helping her mother run a small business. All these efforts are carried out with the full support of her husband, who is always by her side, serving as her backbone. She is still passionate about growing the business as a legacy and proof that hard work and a strong entrepreneurial spirit can truly change life. Receive strong support from the community due to the uniqueness of the traditional cuisine provide and the friendly survive it provide.
Today, I will present our intention of being an entrepreneur at what age are your parents independent and the independence at the time she started the venture. Firstly, intention of being an entrepreneur at what age is Madam Suryani's interest in entrepreneurship began after complete her STPM studies. She gained early exposure by helping her mother run a small restaurant, which sparked her passion and determination to start her own business one day. After married and moved to Ferdagomusan, she noticed the lack of proper restaurant facilities. With her husband's support, they started a business together. He contributed ideas and energy, which she applied her skills and experience. The combination of passion, experience, and family support helped her business grow steadily. Today, Madam Sweeney is a successful entrepreneur and inspiration to other women. Title is Are You Parents Entrepreneurs? Is Madam Suryani's mother is a small-scale entrepreneur in traditional food. She started by selling home-cooked meals to neighbors. Her strong passion for cooking, along with her dedication and family support, motivated her to grow the business. Today, she continues to run it actively with determination. 5.0 in the entrepreneur at the time she started the venture. Starting a business is a journey filled with both challenge and opportunities. Every entrepreneur faces different circumstances, but most share key elements such as motivation, clear goals, available resources, and strong support systems. Madam Suryani's journey began with strong determination, a solid business ideas, and the encouragement of her husband. She prepared herself with experience, planned her venture well, and was willing to take risks. This part too played a major role in helping her start and grow her business successfully. 5.1 is primary motivation to start up. One is driven by a desire for income and community needs. Madam Suryani was driven to start her business not only to earn her own income, but also to fulfill the needs of her local community. She saw that there was a lack of traditional food option in her area, and she took that as an opportunity to buy something meaningful while supporting her family. Number 2 is early exposure shaped her entrepreneurial mindset. From a young age, she helped her family with small business tasks. This early exposure gave her real-life experience in dealing with customers, handling operation, and developing basic management skills. It really shaped her mindset and prepared her to become an entrepreneur later in life. Number 3 is self-discipline and awareness for her success. What truly made a difference was her self-discipline and awareness. She was always determined to work hard, constantly overseas market trend, and learn to adapt to change. Her smart decision and ability to stay focused helped her to grow the business step by step.
On 5.2 is questioning if Madam Suryani have any goals while set up their business, and the answer is yes. Madam Suryani want her vendor shop to be the main way her family earn money. She know a good and steady business will help her family for a long time. Besides, she works hard to run the shop well, sell tasty food, and treat customers nicely. She also sell food from other vendors to make more money and help them learn how to run a business. This also will help other families and teaching them good habits. Because it's hard to find jobs and the economy is tough, Madam Suryani wants to open shop in more places. This way she can earn more money and not depends only on her husband. She also wants to grow the business so her kids can take care of it later. For the next question on 5.3 is asking, did Madam Suryani has any source that available? Before starting her vendor shop, Madam Suryani has learned what she needed to make sure her business would run well and success. This was important because some people has tried business before but failed. To avoid failure, she's looking closer at important things like money and knowledge. Money was very important. Madam Suryani used her own saving and some of her husband's saving to pay for rent, buying food supplies and basic tools like cash register, tents, table and service. She also learned a lot about business from her past job and from mistakes she made before. This helped her avoid making the same mistakes again. She knows about marketing, managing money and give good customer service. Madam Suryani picked a place for her shop that is easy for people to reach so she can get many customers. She also made sure the shop is clean and has everything needed to start the business. Question is about Madam Suryani says that a good professional network is very important for an entrepreneur. For Madam Suryani, her network helps her a lot in running her food vendor. She has a good relationship with her food supplies. This helps make sure she always has enough food and get fair price. Because of this, she can get food easily when she needs it. Madam Suryani also has strong relationship with her regular customer. By being friendly and giving good service, she keeps loyal customers who keep coming back. Her husband and family also support her. They help with the shop, especially when she is busy or need a break.
Today, I will briefly present about controlling risk orientation and business planning at early stage of business based on Madam Suryani food vendor venture. Firstly, Madam Suryani emphasized the importance of trust employees. This helped her manage operation more smoothly, delegate tasks effectively, and reduce the risk of fraud, especially in a business involving cash transaction. Next, when it comes to risk orientation, she proactively addresses challenges such as uncertain customer demand and weather. She maintains food quality, selects strategic location, and adjusts her menu to suit local tastes, ensuring her business stays competitive. Lastly, her business plan is well prepared. With prior experience and a clear budget, she covers rental, inventory, and staff training, employ and train in customer service and staff management to ensure smooth daily operations.
Two will be explained about entrepreneur strength and strategy about Madam Suryani company. Number one is the physical and mental preparedness. Madam Suryani maintain good health and a strong mindset to stay focused and resilient in her business. Number two is in a business we must have a careful decision, which is Madam Suryani conducts through research before making any major decision, aligning actions with long-term goals. Number three is a proactive marketing approach. She actively promotes her brand through expos like in media, social, bazaar and local event, especially around Kelantan. Number four is a strong mental resilience. She treats setback as a lesson, always bounding back stronger and improve her strategy. Number five, which is the last point about strength and strong, discipline and work ethic. With consistent effort, a learning mindset and zero tolerance for laziness, she drive her business forward. Conclusion and 6.1 about Madam Suryani entrepreneur journey. Madam Suryani share their journey with the entrepreneur. Number one is emotional challenge. Entrepreneurship brings emotional Madam Suryani ups and downs. Madam Suryani reminds us that self-doubt and pressure from others are normal of part of their journey. Number two is handling setback. After losing over 100,000 in her bakery business, she didn't ever give up. She pivot and built a new company to successful, which is in a vendor business. Resilience in a business is the key. Number three is discipline over patience. Patience start the journey, but discipline sustain it. Madam Suryani believes consistent effort and lifelong learning are more powerful and motivation alone. Number four is power of communication. However we speak, we act and present ourselves matter. Good communication build customer trust, strong branding, and lasting relationship. Number five is her philosophy. Even if we have the spirit, if we are not delight, nothing will be changed. Success comes from hard work, not just the ambition. And number 6 is a lesson to entrepreneur, which is a failure are not the end. They are learning a point. Keep moving forward with a purpose and persistence. 6.2 is talking about what are the key to success in business. Madam Suryani share their opinion about to become a success in the business. Number 1 is about emotional, physical and challenge. Madam Suryani went through tough time, including self-doubt and pressure from family and society. So Madam Suryani can adapt and they can control their emotional. She reminds us that emotional struggle are normal in business nowadays. Number 2 is emotional resilience. Instead of giving up, Madam Suryani, she bounced back to their vendor when her bakery failed and she lost around 100,000. She started a vendor business that became a success. She believed in learning from failure. Number 3 is the importance of delights. For Madam Suryani, passion isn't enough. Success comes from hard work, discipline, and always trying to improve their skill, their business. She shows up every day and they take action to become like entrepreneur. Number 4 is communication as a strategy. She used communication like words, body language, facial expression as a tool to build trust and connect with customer. The last point is a continuous self-improvement. Like Madam Suryani believed that a failure is a part of a growth. What matters is learning, adapting and moving forward. For the final quote, even if we have the spirit, if we are not delight, nothing will change in our life.